It's 35-32.
Well, and it was a good quarter. Both teams' offense was playing at top level.
15 points in the fourth quarter. He just electrified everybody. Jaylen Brown, that's too easy getting to the cup.
He's one of those guys, he can shoot the three, and he can play in that mid-range. He's got a nice handle, too, where he can make plays like that.
Joe on the step back, that's going to be too strong. And it taps right back to Kenrich Williams. He had a really good look there outside the elbow, no good. Celtics bring back Porzingis. Huge mismatch here. Porzingis, can he take advantage of it with Joe on him? Shoots, and he does. Missed that one. That's a sweet spot for Isaiah Joe, his second three.
And the Thunder done a good job of making plays like that, but they've been able to.
Hauser picks up the personal.
How about that? Those deflections once again. Nick Gallo did a great little hit on that right before a tip-off about the deflections, the turnovers, the steals. And this is what it leads to, a deflection and a steal. Now, a lot of times, that's what, leads to a turnover is that type of play where you get a deflection and you go get... You see,
and a good look. Stein, so good, so reliable, averaging the double-double. But he's out on the perimeter. Porzingis again inside. He's going to get fouled by Wiggins. And for a chance to win two, courtside seat.
Big part of what they do, obviously, is their ability to knock. That's a pretty good night for most teams in the NBA. And they shoot on average, folks, 53s.
Wiggins left open again as Porzingis clutches another rebound. White trying to spin away. Nice defense by Joe, shutting him off, but Porzingis slips.
They're so good, you got to give them something.
As Jay
Brown, no free throws.
The drive in again, it's Wiggins.
Like contesting a three-point shooter.
They're leaving Wiggins wide open. They left Isaiah Joe open as well. Very clean. That ends up being Brown. I feel like they've cleaned some of those things up. And on the offensive end, they're going to stay relentless on attacking the rim. Cornette.
Spot on. That very common. You're playing against one of the best teams, in the Eastern Conference and the defending champions. They don't have a whole lot of mistakes. They're well, coached with a smaller lineup in there.
Kenrich getting up there and at least getting a piece of it to send it back over to Cason Wallace, and OKC wins the tip. Get an extra possession. J-Dub, free throw line, jumper, and Brown, ball fake, inside the floater, and that's too good. Jaylen Brown already 17 points for Boston here in the first half. It's like what Mikal Bridges did with New York on Friday. J-Dub again, he will get a touchdown hook.
1 year at Cal, had a whole lot because he's got that ability, to time game.
He's pretty stoic, and he's got through growing pains over the course of his career as well. White, and the early flurry of threes. As Hartenstein tries to give it up. 5 minutes almost gone by here in the second quarter. Tough shot, J-Dub fading away. Short, no good. And nothing but green jerseys. As Boston has not missed yet here in the second quarter. 7 out of 7 from the floor. They're shooting at over 56%. There's the first miss. But an offensive rebound for Horford. As Brown trying to wait for something to clear up, and you get a whistle and a foul. Is that going to... Switch with Dort, out on the perimeter. White, ball fake, drives, and scoops it up and in. See him getting the accolades there. The jersey will be hanging in the United Center, but The concern here, Michael, for OKC, you're trailing by 10 points, you're down by double digits again, and the Celtics have been having their way on the offensive end.
Well, and they're one of those teams that you just have to be patient with them. How about that? And that's patience with the basketball. And look at the way was Casey Wallace.
Wallace looking comfortable with the ball in his hands. And he's a really good defender in Holiday. SGA, nice anticipation with that poke away. That's what he likes to do with big men. The defender can put a little pace into this game. Wiggins, often of late.
But that's the shot you want. You got to move the Celtics defense. You got to get in pace. They did that. They got the open shot.
Good ball movement, sets it up. Open shooter, no good.
I've played them early in the week here in a win as well. See, that's that passing I'm talking about. You can live with that shot because, you know, it's creating a nice little open shot. Plenty of time to line that up. Just got to keep shooting it.
Brown, yet again he slipped what Mikal Bridges did on Friday. Now Shea's got the ball in his hands. He had a big first quarter. Kick it out. Kenrich Williams open for...
Move the defense. Doesn't matter how it happens, off the dribble or the pass. You got to move the defense. The Celtics are just too good when they're standing still.
Jaylen Brown. Just his third miss of what has already been a very productive first half for him. Shea trying to drive right, off balance, tough shot. Didn't get that one to go. As Derek White came over from San Antonio. He'll launch one from season. See the Celtics switching as Tatum will defend SGA. That three is no good. They're trying to hustle back on defense. Tatum likes being in the post, and he's going to get fouled. Wallace trying to post ups. Brown on the high archer. Altitude on that shot. The Celtics, big production here in the first half. This game very much resembling the game against New York. SGA is going to get sort of quietly going about their business.
Come at you with different looks offensively because it's a team that's been battle tested.
Horford off the catch. Battle for the rebound. It pops up. And Dort's able to track it down. Ovier inside. Hartenstein been piling up the assists. See Horford just waiting for J-Dub to make that drive. Instead it goes back out to the perimeter. Joe off balance. Now J-Dub is going to get called for the travel.
In the least amount of opponents' free throws. They only allow 18 a game on average. Most NBA offenses are designed to get points from that free throw line.
Thunder not getting points so far today. That should be an offensive foul. Shea's got a mismatch. Trying to drive on Porzingis. Instead, he dumped it off. Hartenstein has Shea space. And it's Brown up the sideline. Trying to flip it down to Holiday. White, so good. No, Holiday trying to tackle.
It's a good opportunity for the Thunder to get in transition.
Dort blocked underneath the rim. And it pops out, and Hartenstein able to give it to a teammate. Shea pulls. Too strong. 2-on-1, and that's it.
Timberwolves and the Clippers. It just goes back. I just want to get to halftime here. Reset their clock. Because they've done a great job of White.
They don't have a real great rebounders. Joe had the feet set. High archer, too strong. Tatum, there he is with the rebound with exactly a minute to go. Boston with its biggest lead of the game right now at 13. Holiday, a lob, Brown. That time it got busted up. Looked like SGA was there. 45 seconds left. There's Dort, over to SGA open.
On the three. Shows you just what you can do. He's got a total package, man. That's why he is in the MVP conversation every single season over the last couple.
can get the 2 for 1. Tatum, advantage here. Passes back out to White to beat the shot clock. White well short. You got time if you can. Shea with 2. 1. Joe heaves.